Hello, my name is Sherry Campana, and today I'm going to be responding to two questions from my professor in my Introduction to Business class. First question is, what are the benefits of planning, and thoroughly explain the planning process. Well, there are 4 benefits to planning. The first one is plan for various possible events, as it's a necessity to help you cope with uncertainty. One of an example I want to give you is an air conditioning supplier was short heater repair parts. Well, with the recent cold snaps, this upset a lot of customers. Had they planned ahead of time and stocked up on additional heaters, they would have been able to cope with the unusual situation. Stocking up on additional heaters may or may not have been a good idea, but sometimes when you plan, you need to take risks. The second one is planning helps you think ahead. Well, like what to do with an overstock of heaters had the winter been mild. The third is planning helps you coordinate activities. The right hand needs to know what the left hand is doing, and a plan defines the responsibilities of various departments and coordinates their activities for the accomplishment of common goals. Fourth one is the planning helps you check on your progress. You really need to have some way to check your progress and see how well your work is going. You need a plan, simply. Have some expectations of what you need to do. Next is the planning process begins with a vision and a mission statement. The vision statement asks, what do we want to become? This statement describes the company's vision and the long-term goals of what the organization wants to become. Now, the mission statement asks, what are our fundamental purposes? This is a statement of the organization's fundamental purpose, and it identifies the goods or service the organization provides and will provide a reason for providing them. For a successful planning process, you will need 3 types of planning for 3 levels of management. Strategic planning by top managers to determine long-term goals for the next 1 to 5 years. Tactical planning by middle managers to determine what contributions their work units can make with their existing resources for the next 6 months to 2 years. Top and supervisory managers will also have a hand in developing tactical plans. And third, operational planning by supervisory management to determine how to accomplish specific tasks with existing resources within the next 1 week to a 1-year period. Employees must take place in formulating operational plans, as may middle managers. Now I'm going to respond to the second question, which is to identify and describe the 4 functions of management. A manager has 4 functions that he or she must do in order to effectively and efficiently organize goals, and this must be done through planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the organization's resources. First one is in planning. The manager's goal is to satisfy the customer and come up with strategies on how to do so. Managers also need to be ready with an alternative solution and be ready to implement and evaluate the chosen solution. For implementation to be successful, you need to do careful planning and consider its effects. Following up and evaluating the results is also a necessity, as this is when you will see if your solution was effective or not. At this point, changes can be implemented, or you can simply just start over with a new plan of action. And in an organization, the manager must arrange tasks, people, and other resources to accomplish work. This must be done by designing a structure and establishing conditions for achieving the goals of satisfying the customers. An organization needs to have an organizational chart, and to be successful, managers need to develop their skills in 3 different areas, which is technical, conceptual, and human. 3 levels of management focus differently on these 3 aspects. In leading, the manager must motivate, direct, and influence people to work hard to achieve the organization's goals. The task of motivating and influencing people can be challenging at times. Some managers will use optimism, while other managers will use an autocratic style, which is like, do what I say because I told you to. But don't confuse this with controlling, which is the next function. In controlling, managers monitor performance, compare it with goals, and take corrective actions as needed. We need control for 6 reasons. 1, to deal with changes and uncertainties. 2, to become aware of opportunities. 3, to detect errors and irregularities. 4, to increase productivity, eliminate waste, and reduce cost or add value, making it more attractive to customers. 5, deal with complexity, like when a company merges with another. And 6, to decentralize decision-making and facilitate teamwork, which can be done within the company's lower level. This concludes my video. Thank you.